Good morning, grade 2. I pray that all of you are doing well. Today we are going to study science lessons. Please turn your book to page 154. Let's talk about some words first. Like the word evaporation. What is evaporation? Evaporation is the process of a substance in a liquid state changing to a gaseous state due to an increase in temperature or pressure. I will repeat. When we say evaporation is the process of a substance in a liquid state changing to a gaseous state due to an increase in temperature or pressure. Another meaning of evaporation, we can say that evaporation is the process of water being drawn up into the air as water vapor. I will repeat. Evaporation is the process of water being drawn up into the air as a water vapor. What is water vapor? Water vapor is little water droplets that exists in the air. We can say that water vapor as a gas. Now, an example of water vapor is the floating mist above a pot of boiling water. I will repeat. Like for example, an example of water vapor is the floating mist above a pot of boiling water. What is condensation? When we say condensation is water vapor turning back into liquid. I will repeat. Condensation is water vapor turning back into liquid. What about water cycle? When we say water cycle, describes how water evaporates from the surface of the earth, rises into the atmosphere, cools and condenses into rain or snow in clouds, and falls again to the surface, as precipitation. What is precipitation? Precipitation is rain, snow, sleet, or hail, any kind of weather condition where something's falling from the sky. So, precipitation has to do with things falling down. Not just from the sky. It is also what happens in chemical reactions when a solid settles to the bottom of a solution. Anyway, I sent some videos about these lessons for you to watch. Now, are you ready for a new lesson? Turn your book to page 154. I will read it. Please listen carefully while I am reading this lesson. I have some question for you after I finished reading this lesson. The water cycle. Have you ever wondered why rain falls from the sky? Have you ever wondered why rain falls from the sky? Where does the water go after it rains? How do clouds form in the sky. Let's learn about the water cycle that God designed. Okay, let's learn about the water cycle that God designed. Okay, evaporation. Okay, evaporation. Have you ever helped mop the floor? Okay, the floor was wet when you finished. But then, okay, the water disappeared. Where did it go? The water went back into the air. Okay, and we call this evaporation. Okay, the water went back into the air and we call this evaporation. Now, here, the sun's energy warms, okay, some of the water on the earth. Okay, and this heat energy helps water evaporate into the air. The water in the air that you cannot see is called water vapor. I will repeat. The water in the air that you cannot see is called water vapor. Warm water, okay, warm water vapor rises high into the air. Okay, now condensation. The temperature is much colder higher in the atmosphere. I will repeat. The temperature is much colder higher in the atmosphere. What do you think happens when heat energy is taken away from water vapor? Okay, so it turns into tiny water droplets. I will repeat. It turns into tiny water droplets. And these water droplets are what make a cloud. I will repeat. These water droplets are what make a cloud. Okay, now are you ready for my questions? What kind of energy causes evaporation? What kind of energy causes evaporation? The answer is heat energy. Okay? The answer is heat energy or the sun's energy. Okay, next question. What is water in the air that you cannot see cold? What is water in the air that you cannot see cold? The answer is water vapor. Water vapor. Okay, next. What happens when heat energy is taken away from water vapor? What happens when heat energy is taken away from water vapor? The answer is it turns back into liquid water. Or we can say, or water droplets. Okay? It turns back into liquid water. Or we can say water droplets. Okay, next, last question. What is a cloud made of? What is a cloud made of? The answer is tiny water droplets. What is a cloud made of? The answer is the tiny water droplets. Tiny water droplets. Okay, this is now the end of our lesson for today. See you next time. And I love you very much and God bless you.